Welcome to the stream. Let's I'm trying to see myself. Okay, here we are. IMOLA circuits. We're doing the pre-season for eSeniors. We're gonna start the season in early May. If you are new to eSeniors, we are a group of mature racers. We are 50 plus. And you can join us by connecting on Facebook, Discord, get age verified, and you can participate. And we have daily races, and we have championships. And like I mentioned, the championship is starting in early May. So IMOLA today. Took me a while to get used to this track, but I do like it now. It's 4.9 kilometers. That's just about 3 miles. And it is in the town of IMOLA, in the Emilia-Romagna region of Italy. So it's a very hectic track. There is no real possibility to rest. There are 19 turns on this track. And it requires a lot of concentration. And we see it also on the Formula 1 calendar. And they broke ground on this in March 1950, and it opened in 1953. So that's a while ago. So looking forward to see what the guys are doing on track today. We have really good grid. I see we are up to 23 cars, and we have a lot of new drivers on, which I'm super excited about. I'm gonna try and get everyone screen time as much as possible. So I might not follow the leaders that much, just focusing on to see that the new guys get screen time. So we're just about to start. I think it's about to set into the qualifying. I'm switching over. I'm also using a new, well, I've used it before, but I'm using the timing board there from Pitwall. And they have on input from me and others, they actually done now the leaderboard, so you can see the delta. Before they only show the time to the leader on the different cars, but I think we're really used to just see the delta, and it makes it a little bit easier for the person commentating too, because you see where the action is based on the delta. So I hope you can hear me all right on this stream, and you get enough audio from the cars as well, so let me know if anything is lacking. So great to see you guys. I see a couple of people, like 9 people right now. So yeah, really appreciate you joining here on the Sunday evening in Europe, and here in Dallas, Texas, where I'm broadcasting. It's 1:00 p.m. sharp now, so we're starting the qualifying. It's a 15-minute qualifying, and then we're gonna do a 50-minute race, and it's mandatory tire. No, it's mandatory fuel. That's what we changed. I'm confused. So yeah, so you have to add fuel. But then you can decide whether you want to change your tires or not. Okay, so I'm going to experiment a little bit with the leaderboard and see how that works. So we should be able to, I'm just testing here that it's scrolling. Okay, yeah, he's scrolling to, so you see the little marker there, so you can easily see what car is focused right now. And one cool thing on the leaderboard, I think, is that you have the nationality, nation flags. Some flags are not showing up, so you see here like Roman Mark, his flag shows up in the leaderboard. Okay, here you see his flag in the leaderboard, but some of them don't have a flag, like Jeremy Robas, for for some reason, so he doesn't even have that picking up from the game, and I don't know what that is. So hope you enjoy the leaderboard. I like it also because it's a little bit more compressed. You see who has the fastest time, and green means that they are on their fastest lap. So see if we can work with that. I mentioned there's a lot of new drivers, and also a very strong grid when it comes to competitive drivers. We have Mr. Peter Wolfslener, one of my favorite drivers. He's such a nice guy. Yeah, thanks for feedback, Terry. Yeah, I like that one too. I'm gonna try and use this on my broadcasts. Yeah, Peter Wolfslener, really nice guy, very friendly, helpful, and so on. Excited to see him. Let's go and feature a couple of the newer guys. We have Mr. Desart, Sylvain Desart from Belgium. Very fast guy I saw in practice, did really good time. Want to highlight one of the old timers, so Jonathan Wood has been on the injured list. I hope he's able to do the race today. Here we have Roger Dismukes, I think that's how you say it, Black Flag Racing from the United States. Mr. Simmer. That's fastest lap. Purple is fastest lap. Mr. Simmer here from the United States. And another newer driver is Tom Darby in the Audi, also from the United States. Keeping an eye on him. And we have Mr. Max Sharpenberry, Richard, car number 59, racing the Ferrari from the United States. And Mr. Brian Chubb from England. So he's driving the Aston Martin in the Beach Dean AMR livery. So Saunders have put the fastest lap on the screen. I'm gonna see if I can extend the leaderboard now. Okay, it's probably setting how many I actually show on the screen. So it's gonna browse down to that one. So for example, now if I go to 22, it browses down to the bottom there. Okay, that works. Works. Actually, it shows one more car than what I have on my leaderboard. Anyway, we see Roman Mark as well. He's driving the Audi. It's currently P2. So I expect to see Peter really up there. He's from Austria. Expect him to see him up there. Well, so we should see Ollie. We haven't. Ollie's out in the sand. The Simmer again. Let's try to show different cars here. There was someone that had a really, really cool livery. Who was that? That was maybe he dropped out actually. Oh, I see Radislav is driving the Mercedes. That's exciting to see. So, see that Don Queen have joined us as well. Currently in P21, trying to put the time on the board. Let's see. Now we're starting to see some people pulling out some laps here. Here's Mr. Wolfslener, he's up 0.3. He's 1.4 behind, so he really needs to step it up. We have almost 7 minutes left. So we can... So he's gonna not really improve his time that much, but let's go into his cockpit and drive along his... okay, he's abandoning the lap, so there we go. Okay, Roman Mark just started the lap. Coming out to this left-hander, kind of tight left-hander, 50 meter, a little bit after. He's braking pretty late, but he's pulling it off. He's currently in P3. Here we come to this left-hander, 50 meter, a little bit after. Just try to stay on track. If you go wider, you're in trouble. Coming down to Aqua Minerale. Just a really classic area. Difficult to get this right and get on the throttle as quick as possible. And here's this chicane where different cars can do different things. You can be rich on the curbs or not. And that's Variante Alta coming down a little hill. And we have turn 16, which is almost nothing. And coming into turn 17 in Rivazza. Get on the throttle quickly, turn 18 in Rivazza. And just push out. And he's not on a lap that improves, unfortunately. Yeah, hey Terry, I'm looking at the Ferrari. So I've been driving the current Ferrari Evo here in the last couple of competitions or the races, and I enjoy cars that rev really high, and the Ferrari you can just rev like crazy, so I enjoy that. So I hope the new Ferrari is going to be competitive. Speaking of competitive, we have Mac Bekansund. He's up 0.6 right now, as we saw someone abandon their lap on the side. So let's follow him up here if he can. He improving his time quite a bit. He's up 0.7 right now. He's 1.9 after the leader, or provisional pole right now is John Saunders with Wolfslener and Mark behind. So yeah, I expected to see Wolfslener up there for sure. Kansund is just pushing here to maybe get, if he keeps this up, he would get probably a P3. Lost some time there coming up to the chicane. Variante Alta. See if he can get through there without any problems, going a little bit wide. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm actually not sure what that means, to be honest. Oh, he looks like he abandoned the lap now. Too bad. So let's follow Mr. Sharpenberry. Richard Sharpenberry. I'm going to focus on the couple of the... Actually, we should do Mr. Chubb from the beginning. He's a little bit behind on his time, but oh, he's abandoning that. Back to Sharpenberry. He had some issues, so he's not improving his time with this lap. Just take him through the... It should have to do with the pits. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know how applicable that is, obviously, in the qualifying. So that's Mr. Sharpenberry, Simmer, and Dismukes sits in the pits. Let's see who we can follow. Wolfslener. Finishing his lap, he's looking to improve, to get into at least P2 with this time. Will he do so? Yes, he does. It's P2. Wolfslener. In the meantime, Saunders is looking to improve his time. He's up 0.3 as he is about to finish. He's in the last sector, coming down to Rivazza. Looking to improve his time a little bit, make him a little bit more safe from the attack from Wolfslener, who is just 0.4 behind Saunders right now. We're gonna flip to him as we see Saunders coming in, improving his time to 1:41.5. So Wolfslener, he's 0.7 behind. So he really had to do something here. He's 2 minutes left. He had to pull out a little bit there, losing time. Now he's behind. Not gonna do any improvement in this lap, I think. Struggles as he comes through Aqua Minerale. Yeah, that's not gonna improve anything for him. I don't really see anyone that's doing anything better. Wow, we have Mr. Desartis right now up 0.4. He's just in the beginning of his race. Yeah, we'll see those numbers there on the timing board. See what happens during the qualifying. I should probably do a screen print on that. Yeah, so we see how that looks like. If I need to ask someone, I can show them a screen print. The Sarge needs to do a little bit better. Coming through Variante Alta. Oh, he has problems. Going wild, losing some time. In order to advance to P2, he needs to do half a second. He's not doing that right now. Yes, he does. If he can really boogie here. He lost a lot of time there in that turn. Oh, Jonathan Wood popping up into P3. Good work by Jonathan. Look at Wolfslener. Coming through Aqua Minerale. Let's see how he's doing that. So difficult, you have to be really careful. Getting on the throttle too early there and you're gonna have trouble. Chicane. Oh, he's going really rich on those chicanes, on those bumps. Braking like 75 meters here, coming into turn 17 of Rivazza coming out. Now he lost a lot of time. He's not going to do anything. Qualifying time is over. You're not going to see him improve. Jonathan, he is up 0.2 right now, so he is improving. He could get P2 if he stays on this. He's I'd say he's 2.5 behind Wolfslener. Pretty smooth through there. Let's see if he can keep up the tempo. He lost a little bit of time. He's down to 2.23. Is he going to be able to do anything? No, that's it. P3 for Jonathan Wood. All right. So that's that. Let's do the track walk. IMOLA. So that's the start. Coming through that little kink there. And Variante Tamburello. That's going to be tight in the start. There's always a little bit door-to-door banging coming down to Variante Villeneuve. And then turn 7 in Tosa. And we're coming up the hill and we do want to do a high-speed left turn here coming into Piratella. And going down to Aqua Minerale, that's turn 11, 12, 13. Coming up the hill towards Variante Alta, braking hard. Variante Alta. Coming down, turn 16 is that little kink, 17, 18 of Rivazza. and just this little bend, which is turn 19. So we completed the lap at IMOLA. Here we go. Oh, I was muted. I've been doing this great commentary and I was muted. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I muted after the... Ah. Anyway, so here we are. We're racing. And there's good racing going on. We have homes. See what we have going on behind here. We have Cansund. So here we have homes. We have Cansund. And Heim. Simmer, yellow flag. I apologize that I was muted. That was stupid. I muted when we went into the wait period before the race. So, but that's what I wanted to do. This I didn't want to get too. Let's see if we can get a little replay here on this. I think there was a pass we wanted to see. Oh, a little bump there. Okay, he went a little bit wide there, so that's the pass. Good pass. Sharpenberry up to P11. Darby had the yellow flag. I think he just went off the line there momentarily. Shannon is driving in this Mercedes. Hey, Nikos, you need to give him a livery. That looks a little generic. Okay, there's stuff going on everywhere. Here's Parks chasing Simmer. See if Simmer can defend. What happened here? Chubb went off. Yeah, thanks, Nikos. They have improved it. I've used it before, but they didn't have a delta to the car in front. And actually, I need to change that because it shows the delta to... let's see. It shows the delta to the leader. And I'm changing it now to the car ahead instead. Okay, here we go. I think that's... So, yeah, there's different options there. So now it is to the car ahead. Delta to the car ahead, yeah. And you see the little icon there, so you see which one I have the camera on right now. Okay, so Caballero. Is he going to be able to take on Queen? We see Caballero now driving the Aston Martin. He used to drive the Ferrari, I believe. So this is an interesting little group here. And we see Cansund on Sharpenberry. Is that going to stick? Oh, that's a nice one. Let's see if we can catch that. Do a replay. So we have Cansund in the blue car behind Sharpenberry that we're following right now. Yeah, it's doing that actually, Nikos. You're gonna see that. Okay, here comes Cansund. He's passing on the outside. Look at that, and then he's just gonna power out, and I think he's gonna be able to take that position. No, he's not actually. Okay, so let's take the replay off. Yeah, he wasn't able to do that. Yeah, you're gonna see a yellow marker flag when someone goes out, I think. There's also a messaging feature I'm trying to get working, so you see fastest lap notation and things like that. So the green marker on the number there, that means that they have just done their fastest lap. Oh, I missed. Holmes making a move. Have to take on Caballero. Oh, let's see Mr. Chubb. Oh, he got a little... I don't know if that was a touch or just oversteer. Jonathan Wood went out. Yeah, you're right. I don't see the yellow marker. thought it had. Let's see if that's a setting somewhere. Yeah, Chubb goes off. A little contact. Darby, one of the new drivers. Gonna try and feature the new drivers a little bit. So we're gonna have a pit stop at some point here with mandatory fuel only. Yeah, well, actually 2 people quit. We had 24 drivers. So Radislav quit. But Jonathan has been injured, so I'm glad to see him. So he just passed Mr. Chubb. And Banks is doing an attack, and Mr. Chubb is touching him. Coming through. I think the newer driver gets to maybe contemplate a little bit. If you bump someone, you really need to make sure that you surrender the position. If you gain an advantage, here comes Shannon, getting a good run out. So Shannon is now in the Mercedes, as we saw before. Caballero, something happened, went out. Let's go back to Shannon. Let's get on the helicam to see what happens here in turn number 1. It's defending on the inside. No advantage there. Let's see, Simmer on Dismukes, one of the newer drivers. Good job there. Simmer is 71 years old. Yeah, Nikos, I've hated this track for so long, but I'm getting used to it. Oh, that was a very aggressive move by Dismukes. He wasn't successful. Let's go back to Sharpenberry. He's driving the Ferrari, black and white Ferrari. Oh, it looked black and white, but I was wrong. I was on the wrong car. It is white and red. And Canson comes to play as well. So the field is stretching out a little bit. Jonathan Wood up to P13 so far. Been climbing up. He qualified really well, but unfortunately had an accident in the early part of the game, or the race. Here comes Canson powering through in his BMW on the Ferrari. Ferrari is protecting the inside. They're coming up in a hurry to Benny Heim in the front. And the other orange car up there, Caballero. Let's see. We have Holmes chasing Don Queen. Further up the street, we're going to see Larsson. I'm going to keep an eye on that. That's getting close as well. As we see also Parks passing Ollie. Ollie doesn't have a good race today. He's in P22 for the moment. John Saunders comfortable in the lead with Wolfslehner behind. Let's get in the cockpit. Oh, Kansund. Let's see what happened with Kansund. Let's see if we can catch him. Oh, yeah, the problem with the bumps there. That's easily done. Let's go back to Holmes. We're live now. Holmes on the inside. It's gonna challenge. Oh, nice and clean. Great racing. Oh, now he gets the advantage. Holmes and gets on the inside. Is it gonna stick? He has the inside for the next turn. Left-hander. Yeah, it's braking late. Good speed coming through there. Is he gonna stay on track? Yes, he does. What a move. That was beautiful. Very strong. A couple of people now in the pits. We have the pit window open for another 18 minutes. Mandatory fuel, and you can choose if you want to do tires or not. But I would think on this track you want to do tires for sure. Look at why the messages are not showing up. Yes. Okay, here we have Jonathan Wood just made a pass. See if we can catch that, actually. I want to see Jonathan. He's on the start straight. It's racing Aerobus. Or Aerobus. Oh, he touched the car coming out. I don't know who that was. But that gave Wood the opportunity. That's unfortunate for Jeremy. I don't know who that was, but someone, whoever that was, should have taken care and not interfere with. Yeah, Nikos, I'm excited to see what's going to happen with the new release there. If it's going to get easier to drive or I don't know. If the car going to maybe behave a little bit more correct. Jonathan climbing up the leaderboard. Benny Heim in front of him. Yellow flag on Parks. I think he just went off for a little moment. This is the closest battle right now. Let's see if I can get my widget to work. Just working on something, that's where I go quiet. We'll see if he will do something. Not this track map to work either. I'll figure that out. Okay, that's really why I'm doing this stream too, to be able to do a little bit more experiments. Okay, Jonathan Wood, sorry, I'm not watching the stream. Let's see what happened here. Ouch. Can we do a new one? No. So he had a kerfuffle there with Benny Heim, so he was holding a little bit to let so it's probably Jonathan felt that he got a little bit close. Little bump. Don goes in. So the first guys, Saunders and the Sarge, haven't been into the pits yet. So now we see you know, the number 1 there means that they've been into the pits. They have cleared their pit requirements. So the new timing board, I hope you dig it. I like it. Just I'm working, there should be a message scrolling across the screen when there's like a flag and things like that. So I'm working to get that to work. So I'm clicking around a little bit here, so bear with me. Ouch, now I closed that. Right, the cars are really spreading out now. The only fight on here is Sharpenberry passing. Oh, there comes Miller as well. So Sharpenberry made a sharp move up to P14. So the green marker you see on the position number there, that means that they've just done their fastest lap. So quite a few have completed their pit stops now. It's just the top 10 cars. They haven't been in the pits yet. You see Zimmer from the United States is in the pits right now together with Banks and Kansen. Otherwise, there isn't that close racing on the track, which is pretty remarkable. Larsson, Sweden, goes in. Let's get with Saunders here for a little bit. His best lap is 1:42.2. Pretty comfortable in the lead, 5 seconds ahead of Wolfslener. Expected a little bit more from Wolfslener, I think, but he is sitting very pretty there in P2. I don't think I'm gonna do any, as it's not the championship race today, there won't be any post-race interviews. So don't worry about that. What else are we following? Pretty lonely race for some cars. It's the Chubb. He hasn't pitted yet. I saw he was sliding a bit, so maybe he starts to feel that it's time to pit. It's 7 minutes only left of the pit window, so his strategy here and the strategy of the top 10 cars here are kind of interesting. So I apologize again in the beginning that I mistakenly muted my microphone, which was stupid. Roman Marks goes in now to the pits, following Chubb. You see that little camera icon there on the leaderboard. You can see who is featured on the stream right now. What happened here? Jeromas get a little my control here, I get a little yellow flag once in a while, but I think that's when people go into the pits. Oh, we saw Chubb goes a little wide. Get some of the newer guys for a little bit. Sharpenberry, Richard Sharpenberry. His best time is 1:44.2. He's exactly 2 seconds behind in pace from John Saunders. Hey Fred, now 1.9 comes out on Thursday next week. Super excited over that. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe. Put that little reminder there. And for those that don't know, I am the commentator. My name is Christy George. Excited to see you on the stream. Thanks for joining. I'm doing this stream just to make sure I don't get too rusty, which obviously I am because I was running the start of the race with the microphone muted, so need to practice. So we don't really have any close racing yet. I think we, yeah, Fred, absolutely. As long as you're 50 years and older, you can join. And you connect on Facebook or on Discord. There's my little Timmy, putting on the Timmy cam. When Timmy comes on. Thank you, Matthias Holmberg. Appreciate it. Oh, my little dog is. We have a little house guest too. He's much noisier than Timmy, so Timmy! There's Timmy. All right, now Holmes is now in the pits. Chubb still stays out in P4 right now, so he's running the long game as we hear some of the dogs bark in the background. All right, the dogs got crazy. My wife took them out in the backyard. Yeah, Fred, yeah, great. If you have any questions, just post them here. But if you have access to our Discord or Facebook, connect through there. We get you age verified and you can start the race. And the championship starts in May. First week of May. In the meantime, we have these type of races every day. So it's IMOLA this year, or this week. I'm sorry, this week. So hope to see you. It's a great group of people. You see, it's very clean racing. And very competitive racing too. We have a couple of aliens here, like the guys in the top right now. Desart, he's a new driver from Belgium. He's doing good work here. A couple of more people in the pits. We see Roman Mark has a 2 mark there, which is a little bit interesting if he has been 2 times in the pits and he still sits in P7. Interesting. Close racing here. Jonathan Wood is chasing Caballero. And a robust Jonathan, who qualified really well, but in the start he fell back. Had a little contact with someone and had to start from scratch. In racing up the grid really well, sitting in P10 right now. Chubb, interesting strategy here. He now have Ollie behind him, who is being lapped. So see what's going on. So he's gonna let Ollie unlap himself. We see Arobas and Caballero. Oh, something happened here. Let's see what happened. Let's do a replay. Put the replay marker so we know where we are. Looking back in time to see what happened here. We're coming through Aqua Minerale. And Arobas, the car in front. The orange car is Caballero. And then we have Jonathan Wood. We're coming up to the chicane. Oh, Caballero touches Arobas. Oh, and then Arobas tried to turn and they have a little collision. So, yeah, that was clearly Caballero's fault. And but he did the right thing. He was waiting for Jeremy to get ahead of him. So that's how we do it at the eSeniors. And during the championship, we have you can report the driver, and the stewards will look at it. We won't look at every incident apart from, I think we're going to do the first lap. We're going to look at every contact. If there's a really bad contact, we will there will be a severe sanction on that. If there's someone that do what's called a race kind of race ending contact on someone, so they get out of the race, so to speak, then you have to start from the back next race. So if you don't behave, start from the back. So hopefully that makes everyone very careful in the first lap, because we really don't want people to practice the whole week and then they get taken out at turn 1. That's just so frustrating. So Darby, one of the newer drivers, we haven't seen him that much. He's running in P18. Yeah, you're gonna get, you can't, we're on SIMGRID, but you can't join on SIMGRID because we need to make sure that everyone is, if you have an open link there on SIMGRID, everyone gonna join and they won't be, age verified. So once we have it all set up, I'm working to set up the season. There are gonna be links out, so you can join and select the car. And we would love to have you. So we have 2 splits. We have Group 2 and Group 1. So we'll work with you to see what's your pace. You can just give us a couple of times on some representative tracks, and we will determine whether you start in Group 1 or Group 2. So Chubb is now going into the pits. So he was driving really long on his tires, and pit stop was just closed, so I think he made it. Here's Zimmer trying to get back his position. Miller, oh, Mercedes going wide. Is that the opportunity for Zimmer? Yes, I think it is. Mercedes still have the inside. Oh, good move there by Zimmer. Late break coming into Aqua Minerale. Put back the position. Great racing. Good job there. Jumping back here. Caballero went wide. See where Chubb is going to come out on his strategy. So he's going to have really fresh tires here with 12 minutes left. So let's keep an eye on him. See where he's going to end up. That Mercedes looks really nice. They sound so nice, these cars. I love it. It's Benny Heim. Running in P12. Gonna see statistics. The guy that has done the best pickup from his start is Dismukes Roger. So he's up 9 positions. Oh, Chubb just went off. What happened there? Let's see. The Chubb was just coming out. Oh, no. Sorry, I didn't mean to look at him. Oh, maybe he went out. Oh, Chubb disappeared. I think he quit. Maybe he had some sort of a malfunction. So Dismukes is up 9 positions, Zimmer up 7 positions, and Sharpenberry up 6. Queen is up 8 positions. So we certainly had some movements. We have had 6 cars so far that's been dropping out. Roman Mark has been in the pits 2 times, it looked like, but he's still holding a P9. There's Sharpenberry and Caballero, so we have some traffic in front. M6, Nikos, all right. Yeah, I think I mentioned before, I'm gonna do the Ferrari. So here we have blue flags, but that's in front of these guys. Roman Mark P7, I think he has a lapped car there. Who is that? Okay, he's coming through there. This mix had a yellow. So Mark's passing a Robus. A Robus in P9. This is the closest race on track right now. Sander, Wolfslener, Desart. Still in the top. Less than 10 minutes to race. Yeah, Jonathan is catching. Yeah, he's been consistently, I'm looking at the times here, he's been consistently catching Don over the last several laps. That's going to come to a point. It's Caballero and Sharpenberry past Arobas with no problems. And Jonathan is chasing. Let's get into the cockpit of Jonathan for a bit. I'll keep an eye on the other racers on track. So he has 10 minutes or less than 9 minutes to catch. He's driving like a madman. Let's see what he can do. Looks like he's braking later than Don here. So coming through last turn. Getting a good run out. He goes a little bit wide, but he really picked a lot of time out of Don. So now there's he picked up 2 seconds. Yeah, thanks, Nikos. I found that on race department. I can just browsing around. So there's a white and a black version of that one. Oh, easy work for Jonathan Wood on Don Queen. That looked a little bit too easy. I wonder if Don have some damage. No. It was just good driving, I guess. I don't know. Let's jump back to Sharpenberry. Really putting the pressure on Caballero. Caballero driving the Aston Martin today, so he's going on the inside. He's looking a little bit on the inside at least. Hey, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed before, do it, and you'll be notified when we have a stream. So that was Wolfslener coming through. Wolfslener negotiating the traffic. They did a good job staying away from him. See if Caballero does the same. Following Wolfslener right now. Going through traffic. He's in P2 and he's 8 seconds behind. So see if Caballero is going wide there. I don't know if that was intentional, but that worked out for Wolfslener. And Sharpenberry was then able to pass Caballero. Very nice racing by Sharpenberry. Doing good work here up in P9. One of the guys that have gained most positions. So Sharpenberry gained 8 positions in this race. And Dismukes, another new driver, he is the next best. So Dismukes is in the Porsche. So he has Zimmer behind him right now. See if he can keep this position. He has an interesting livery as well. I don't know really what that is about. But it looks cool. So Zimmer looked to do some moves. But what? Oh, ouch. I wonder if that was contact or not. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there was contact. There was contact. Sorry to see that. Econ Caballero. It's the closest. So we have less than 5 minutes left of the race. Okay, yes, let's rotate around the cars a little bit. Want to show the new guys. Zimmer, have you seen a lot from Zimmer? Sharpenberry, doing great race too. Caballero is chasing Sharpenberry. Very good job from him. Darby sits in P16. A little bit of a lonely race. going wide as he's finishing his lap. Oh, goes wide again. So the closest right now. So both Sharpenberry and Caballero have done their fastest lap. So they're really pushing each other here now. Yeah, I have a feeling that all the cars are going to feel better with the new modeling, because the more detailed modeling, I think, the more realistic they're going to drive, and probably all these cars are really good cars to drive. So just expect to see better performance from the cars, really. I think 1, 2, 3 is pretty set. Right now we have 18 cars in the field. So the two last cars there you see, car 19 and 20, they are sitting in the grid or in the pits. I'm not sure why it shows like that, but now Ollie is actually out on track. I'm a little confused on that. But I have 18 cars. We started with 24, so a couple of people dropped out. David Craig, welcome to the stream. So I'm working with the new timing board there. I'm getting used to it a little bit. So Ollie is out on track, but Chubb there, he is not. So I don't know why he's showing. I'd be confused why I show 20 cars when my control says only 18. My control software. I'm confused over that. Oh, we see Sharpenberry went really, really wide. Went on those nasty, nasty curbs there. Let's give Caballero opportunity to get a little bit closer as we're coming through. Oh, he's looking on the inside. Is he gonna do it? No, he's not, but he's getting a good run up the start straight. See if the Aston Martin can't catch the Ferrari. They complete lap number 27. And no opportunity there for Caballero yet. Sharpenberry, a little reprieve. These two turns are pretty cool. It's really easy to go wide. Ferrari was wobbling a little bit. Let's get in the cockpit of Caballero. He's fighting. Looking on the inside. Is he going to make a move? No, he's thinking twice about that. Coming out Aqua Minerale. See if he can keep up with the Ferrari. Ferrari seems to be a bit stronger here in the... Gonna twist a bit, so to speak. Coming in through the chicane. Variante Alta. Those curbs is nothing for the Aston Martin. I think I saw a commentary that the new Ferrari with the new bump settings and all that should be better on the curbs. Let's see if that happens. Oh, here comes on the inside. That was very, very optimistic, to say the least. And we have a flag. So Saunders, Wolflaner, Desart. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. That was very optimistic. I think he's going to surrender that position. I hope that's the right way to do it. And that's what he's doing. So here we go. Saunders, Wolflaner, Desart, and Larsson is going to come over the line. So there we have it. So yeah, great to have you, Brian Clarkson. Thanks for joining our stream. We're streaming the championship races. I'm just doing this today to kind of play with the leaderboard and some technicalities. So hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna do to. We're not gonna do an interview today, but yeah, if anyone have any questions about the eSeniors, just connect with us on Facebook and Discord. Also want to thank our sponsors, SIMGRID, Syndeo, and Castle and Cauldron. We use Pitwall for our streaming data. If you go to Pitwall, you can see us on the eSeniors. We're also on Twitch, and we're on YouTube, and we are everywhere. So you can't miss us. If you want to join us, just connect. You need to be over 50 years old. So thanks for spending a little bit of time here on Sunday with me. I'm Christer Hjort. I'm your commentator today, and I say goodbye and see you next time. Bye-bye.